Hello, good evening, ladies. I am your host, Club Brother, host of the Club of Sports World, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area, that is. Today, ladies and gents, I will talk to you guys about the fact that Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler were the reason why they got divorced because of child custody, that is. I'll talk to you guys about that. Jameis Winston signing a one-year offer with the Saints. Cain Velasquez released by WWE. Also, Lakers returning a 4.6 mil federal loan and money that is to helping small businesses, by the way. So that's all the news I'm going to have for today, everybody. I'm going to start things off with this, though, just the fact that Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler got divorced because of custody of their three kiddos that they have. So Kristen, she didn't realize that Jay was filing first, though, on the issue. One thing mentioned in the divorce petition was the fact that Jay Cutler was the at-home parent, that is, and the primary caretaker of the kids. Now, Jay didn't tell the truth. Kristen says she was the primary caregiver. So Jay asked for joint custody, but Kristen, she wants primary custody with Jay getting visitation. Now, Tennessee is a false state. Someone claiming for divorce, that is, claiming for divorce. Someone that is claiming for a divorce, that is, needs to show fault of the part of the new spouse, by the way. So basically, that's why Kristen claims that Cutler is guilty of marital misconduct, by the way, which is actually boilerplate language in Tennessee. So language is in sense in divorce petition and counterclaim, because Kristin and Jay were pretty much counted on the marriage without showing any misconduct. So that's the reason why Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler were split atoms. I mean, they got divorced after 10 decades together because of child custody. Not because Jay Cutler was cheating, though. I mean, he did sit on TMZ Sports, so I didn't say about that. But it's because of child custody. So that's the reason why Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler got divorced after 10 decades together. Others I want to get down to, by the way, the fact that famous Jameis Winston signed a one-year offer with the Saints, by the way. So Jameis Winston found a place where he's at. Big news right there. So good spot. Also, the fact that Cain Velasquez got released by the WWE. The first time you saw Cain Velasquez was at WWE was the time that he fought against Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel, and he lost. That is, by the way, last year. So that's not looking good. It's all due to this coronavirus probe, which has gone out of control for weeks and weeks. Hopefully it slows down. Another thing I want to address, by the way, that Daishin and Knicks decommits from UCLA to go to the G League. So he's the third player to do so, by the way. So make them think about that, I will say. Others, I do want to point out that next year's NFL draft is going to be on April 29th through May 1st. In Cleveland, which marks the 86th NFL draft, by the way. So that's surprising. I'll say that for sure. Make them think about that. So, got good credit to, by the way. Other news that the Lakers, they returned a 4.6 mil federal loan money to help small businesses affected by the coronavirus issue. Lakers, they applied for and got a 4.6 mil in loans under the payroll protection program. Lakers, the only team in the NBA that applied for loans. Lakers had second thoughts after learning federal loans could be earmarked to program ran slow, by the way. Now, Lakers, they qualified and got loan from payroll protection program. Once they found out the loans were depleted, by the way, they repaid the loans so that financial support would be directed for those in need, by the way. So obviously, a lot of small business, a lot of small areas and places were closed down due to this coronavirus issue, and apparently Lakers are just doing their part, that is, to just help those in need. Those who need, they just want to reopen small businesses back, though. So that's all they want to do for sure. I can tell you that right now. So it does seem surprising to everyone else. I'm making them sick about that. Other news that Aaron Gordon, he did a little diss track on the fact that on D Wade, which called 9 out of 10, that is. So Aaron Gordon, he discussed it over on an interview, that is, and Aaron Gordon says everything's all right. You know, I could go over these for sure, but they may take some time. So Aaron goes to 9 out of 10. Wants to make some money out of it. That's free advice that I won't charge him for it. Since I costed him $1 million, I hear that I kind of like. I think that's a response to diss track without being back at the studio. So Aaron Gordon and D Wade, they talked about it. Told me, you know, he liked the song. He told him that I like wine, and which I don't like wine, by the way. And everything's good. So basically, Aaron Gordon did a little diss track on D Wade, a 9 out of 10 diss track, and this may surprise a lot of people. You can check it out for yourselves, everybody. So it does seem that everyone wants in on the action, but you know, Aaron Gordon, he's gonna stay where he's at. He can pursue in his own career, in a new career, which he wants to do. So that's big news right there. Pretty good news. Wants to do a rap career, that's fine with him. So gotta give her credits due. So tell me you like it, by the way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do for the Clothing Herald Sports Report. By the way, please be sure to like, subscribe to the Clothing Herald Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page by all means necessary. Please be sure you send me your comments, tweets, your thoughts on Cain Velasquez being released by the WWE. Let me know your comments, your reaction, thoughts are. Let me know what you think of Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler getting divorced over child custody, that is, of the 3 kiddos that they have. Let me know in the comments what your reaction, thoughts are. Let me know what you think of Lakers trying to get $4.6 million federal loan money to helping small business. Please let me know in the comments what your reaction, thoughts are. I'll definitely just respond to that. Let me know what you think of Daishin Nix decommitting from UCLA to go to the G League. Let me know about in the comment section. What you think of Jameis Winston going to the Saints. By the way, signing a 1-year offer with the Saints. Let me know in the comment section what your reaction, thoughts about that are. I'll definitely just respond to that. And also, just be sure to let me know what you think of Eric Gordon's little diss track he had. And also, next year's 86-80 NFL draft, which is going to be April 29th and May 1st, 2021. Let me know in the comments what your reaction, thoughts about that are, and I'll definitely just respond to that. That's all I got news you got to know. I'll have more breaking news, trend times, live updates, development, and a whole lot more than Clothing Herald Sports, all things sports related, everything you need to know. That's all I got to say, everybody. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening, and please stay safe. Bye-bye.